Ooh-wee, are we excited for this one? Get your popcorn out, this is an intense battle. I'm going to spread this one over 2 episodes, so make sure to like, subscribe, do all that fun things. We're going crazy on the 750s, baby. Crazy on the 750s. Okay, so we're going to jump straight down into qualifying here at race 1. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe and join the pit crew here at CS38 Racing. Why not enjoy the fun? So we're here at the Andalusia track, one of the variants. I do think this is a very interesting track, a very fun track to have a play around with, to get used to the bike and everything here. We are riding with the classic 750s. I think this is a almost a little bit of like a bygone golden era of the motorbike racing world. I think these were very attractive bikes, very fast bikes. The power to weight ratio was extremely, incredibly fun to ride, and I think these things are absolute beasts and a lot of fun in Ride 5. So if you haven't already, take the 750s out for a spin. We're using the Kawasaki for this round as we come around turn 10 into the turn 11 chicane. This is going to bring a little bit of spice, a little bit of drama in the upcoming race for race 1. So in this episode we've got race 1, race 2. In the next episode we'll have race 3 and race 4, because this was an absolute banger of an episode, guys. I am not telling any fibs here. This was one of the funnest Ride 5 episodes I have had in a long time. Making this was incredibly fun. Now we're coming into turn 14, coming into the last section of the track. Looking to make up some time. We feel pretty confident here, flicking it up into 4th gear as we come onto the main straight, and we look to put ourselves in a pretty good position. Let's see, and we are 2nd, so that's not bad overall for this championship. So let's jump straight down into race 1. We are off the line. We have got Miguel, who's pulled across onto our line there, so we've had a little bit of bar banging, paint rubbing, and all that good stuff into turn 1. We come out on top from turn 1. Now it's a bit tricky, you can sometimes outbrake yourself in this section of the track, so we're looking to not do that. We're looking to just stay calm and make sure that everything is nice and calm. Smooth is fast, right? So we're already a couple of tenths up on Miguel. Oh, but we've run deep. We've gone way off the track. We're in the kitty litter. We're trying to keep it all on 2 wheels, keep it the right side up. So we're just going to let Miguel lead there. So it might be a bit of a strategy here that we just sort of look to hold back from Miguel a little bit and do some foxing, the good old foxing tactic here. So let's look at getting close to Miguel, following him. Whoa, that's not going to help us. We've gone well and truly wide there. So let's see if we can get anywhere close to Miguel and sort of follow him for a lap or 2, get a sense of where he is stronger than ourselves, where we are stronger overall on the circuit, just to give us a good idea of what we're looking for, how we're going to go about putting a challenge on here for Miguel. Whoa, we've gone way deep into the braking there. Miguel's looking to make a comeback, but we're going to hold that inside line into turn 15. And we managed to edge our way into the lead. Again, what a first lap there. If this isn't a high bar to set the standards of this episode, I don't know what is. Okay, I thought we were going to lose the front there. It felt a little bit loose. Ooh, now we're going off track again. That's going to give Miguel a little bit of purchase when he's following us here. It'll give him the ability to stay right on our tail, keep him in the hunt for the win, and keep him hungry to make a pass. So in this section, I'm not feeling too strong. This is a section that I think we aren't really working with here. We're seeming to... We're okay, but we're not maximizing. As you can see, Miguel has gained on us there. He's 2 tenths behind us at the start of the lap. It was about 5 tenths. So we're looking to minimize that opportunity for Miguel to overtake us into that sector. I feel pretty strong through here if we don't go off circuit like we did last time round. Coming into this chicane, very tricky here. And we've just managed to... Oh, we're going down. We've lost the front. and so has Miguel, and so has the person in third. So that was a bit of a stacks on situation there. So let's see if we can get a replay up in the top hand corner there to get a view of what actually happened. I just think that we lost the front coming into the corner there, and it just did not pick up again. But we're back on into the braking zone, twitching and weaving all over the place into second place. Even though we run a little bit deep into that second last corner, it gives us the ability to block into the last corner. So it's a trying to say great and creative way to make a block pass, but that came out as creative. So there you go. Sure, you won't find that word in your dictionary. So let's see what we can do. We've got Nora ahead of us here. Can we maintain a solid pace? Can we find a way to get the win here with 2 laps remaining? Again, going into concentration mode, just making sure that we're keeping everything nice and smooth. Our tyres are all okay, so everything's fine. With that, the tyre wear is going relatively okay as well. So Nora is getting away from us a little bit here, so we have to be careful. We don't want to go down like we did last lap. We've managed to get through and not lose the front this time round. It was a little bit shaky from Nora there as we come onto this corner for the long back stretch down to the final corners. We know that we're a lot stronger than the AI in that final braking sector, so maybe we just play to our strengths here and let the race come to us, but into the braking zone, very clearly ahead of what the AI are doing into this corner. But we are a little bit deep, but that's okay because it creates a little bit of a roadblock there in the sense that they can't go around the outside, and if they do, we can run them to the line to give ourselves a better drive into turn 1. So a bit of attackive, bit of defensive attackive riding there, and we've managed to land ourselves back in first with another lap and a bit to go in this race. Oh, we're out wide again. It's that sector that's catching us, but we managed to keep ourselves ahead of Nora there. Again, just taking it very easy through these sections, making sure we don't make any undue mistakes. Back onto the brakes again, into this chicane. Flick left, flick it right, make sure that the weight of the bike stays where it is. Sorry, excuse me, did that something stuck in my throat. So we're looking like we're able to hold off Nora definitely down this back straight. We know that we've got the big advantage into the braking zone here. Heavy onto the brakes. Oh, we're a bit deep, but I think we have enough of a gap that we can hold out. So about 7 tenths, possibly down to 5 tenths by the time we cross the line. And that's a win for us. Oh, sorry, it was a lap early. If we repeat that again, it is to be a win. But we're on lap 5 of 5, not 4 of 5. Lucky I did not do what Aleix Spargaro did a few years back in Barcelona and sort of roll off and think that I had already won the race. Now we're just easing our way through this lap, ensuring that we're not doing anything silly, not making any mistakes, keeping the braking nice and smooth. As you can see on the little braking indicator there, it's not needing a huge amount of brake, just enough to slow us off, brush off some speed, but nothing too crazy. Okay, we're all through there this time, no tucking at the front. this time round. Come down into the penultimate corner for the last time on the brakes there. Pretty much going to close to full brakes because in that sort of straight inline braking we're able to do that. And across the line for first. Now we're jumping down to the qualifying session for race 2. So let's firstly reflect upon that pretty incredible race 1. And we're looking to capitalize on that here as we come into Valencia. Now, if you've been watching this channel for any stretch of time, you know that Valencia is not one of my favorite circuits. This is both in Ride 5 and in GP. It's something that I don't know, I like the track, I like the layout, it's nothing about that, but seemingly my riding style doesn't seem to really gel as smoothly as I want it to with the overall, I guess, speed that I present on these tracks. It just doesn't seem to get across the line the way I want it to. But anyway, we're going to give it a crack here. And as we break down into the Martinez corner, quite a tight, almost sort of go-kart-like circuit here at Valencia. So I do also find it a little bit tight and a little bit one line, but that's what the championship's asking us to do, so we've just got to work with it and ensure that we are doing okay. As we come down the last corner, turn 13 into turn 14. On the power now, back down the main straight, and let's see where this lap time will put us. It has put us in first, surprisingly. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It's race 2 time, folks. Let's jump straight down into it. We are on pole. Our sort of direct rival now is Lorna in second place, although she hasn't had that great of a start, so we're getting a little bit of a positive start to this race. We know that we're able to outbrake the AI into turn 1. With that being said, we do want to stay well and truly clear of any dive bombs that could happen at this circuit, considering that I don't feel too confident around this circuit. And we're making our way now into the second half of this first lap, getting a little bit of curb on the inside there. We don't want to do that too much. We don't want it to compromise our exit speed. Again, now starting to brake. Got to be careful into this left-hander, sorry, at turn 8, because if you calculate your braking wrong, it's very easy to lose the front into that sort of off-camber section of the corner. Again here, this is just sort of another one of those corners that just feels like it takes forever to get around them. Something that I guess my riding style does not match with this circuit. Again, just a little bit twitchy on the curbs there. We're lucky not to go down. Okay, we're a bit deep there. That's not exactly the line we were hoping to take. But we've got 7 tenths, or just under 6, Bainsworth put it at 6 tenths as we cross the line, with Lorna now climbing her way back into second position, so we could have a battle on our hands here if we are not careful. Down into turn 2, the Doohan corner. Through turn 3. Now this can be a bit tricky. You can either run a little bit deep or run tighter and try and carry the corner speed, as of course the places where you make up time on motorbikes and motorbike racing is actually in the corners, not just on the straights. Everyone can go fast in a straight line. There we go, we're looking to get a little bit off the track there, but we're managing to hold okay. The lights have come on now, so it's an evening race here in Valencia. Ourselves through into this final corner. So this is pretty strong. We've got about a second in hand here over our main rival of Lorna. So could we be about to change our luck here in Valencia? Just a touch outside on that curb. We're doing quite well. This is stronger than I was expecting to be in Valencia. Keeping the gap at about 1 second is really good here, considering it is not our favourite circuit. Ooh, we're a bit deep. We're very deep into turn 8. We've run wide there, so we're going to lose a little bit of time. We've still got pretty good heat in the tyres, definitely in the rear tyre. We're maybe beginning to lose a little bit of heat in that front tyre, as to be expected, now that the sun has gone down and we're running into the evening here and to the night. Gap is closing, so we do have to be careful. Ooh, just out on the curbs, getting really unsettled on the rear end there into turn 5. Just keeping it pinned on this back straight, making sure to give ourselves every little slither of an advantage as we come into the closing stages of this race. So we've managed to pull the gap back up to about a second, so we are being able to give ourselves a good gap between ourselves and the rider behind us, but it's a long way from over. We've gone deep into turn 11. That's going to lose us a lot of time. Okay, we managed to recover, but it's in this section that we are hemorrhaging time, like big amounts of time in this final sector. In fact, I reckon Lorna might be looking to make a move into this final corner. She's right there. Look at that. She's made an undercut onto the back straight and looks like she is going to lead the way over the line. We get the slipstream back, but we don't have enough to get through. Hopefully that is not an indication of what will happen on the final lap here. We come into the final lap. We are into turn 1 in P1. Can we hold it coming down into P2? T2, sorry, not P2. We want to be P1 in T2. Okay, it looks like we've put enough of a gap here between ourselves and the rider behind. Our front tire is now really starting to get a little bit too warm and not too comfortable. But we're pushing here. We're making sure that we have the ability to defend. If we do get past here, Lorna is hot on our heels and looking to get a win so far in this championship. I'm not entirely sure of where she finished in the first race, but we are trying to defend our record here and make it a 2 for 2. Is in 2 race wins for 2 races. As we come into this final sector now, Lorna she was just 4/10 off her, so I'm a little bit concerned she might be making a move into this final corner. We're looking to ride a little bit defensively. We're on the curbs there. We've lost a little bit of drive. Let's see if we can hold that inside line and see if we can force Lorna to have to go around the outside. I think we might be okay here. Let's have a look back. Oh no, she's right on our tail. She's got the slipstream. She's going absolutely for the winner. We've lost it on the line. We have lost it on the line. I can't believe that. That was incredible. If you guys like that race, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. We're still in the lead for the championship. Thank you guys for watching this one. We will continue this on the next episode. Stay safe, have fun. See you on the next one.